Hi, I'm Doug Wolf, Customer Relations Coordinator for Boston Whaler. We're at the factory today. We're on the 345 Conquest. We're going to be talking about how to operate the windlass. Although a very useful tool, can create quite a bit of damage to your boat if not used correctly. This particular boat has two locations you can operate the windlass. One at the bow with a hand switch, and also at the helm. You'll notice the switch panel here. There's an on-off switch for the windlass. You simply turn that on. There's also a lanyard that attaches to the boat. It's a safety mechanism, so in the windlass malfunctions, it can't drop your anchor. You're going to make sure that's off. Once that's off, you can hit the down position on your windlass. That will lower the anchor. To raise the anchor, you simply hit on the up switch. That will bring the anchor up. You want to be careful not to over tighten the anchor. Once you see it coming up, you'll want to pause briefly and then bump it up into position. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to use the windlass from the bow location. There is a hand switch in the anchor locker where the rope is stored. I'm going to make sure the lanyard is off, which is a safety measure we use. Hand switch is located in the anchor locker. There's a simple up and down button on it. Obviously, to lower the anchor, you hit the down button. To the desired depth. To raise the anchor, you simply hit the up button. This gives you a lot of control when you're offshore of watching the anchor, seeing what's going on. You just get a lot of control using this particular method. You start to see the anchor, you want to give it a couple bumps, not to over tighten it. You know it's tight. Reinstall, close the latch, reinstall the lanyard.
Once you've determined your anchor spot, you'll want to head into the current, bring the boat to a slow or a stop, lower the anchor, and then put the engines in reverse. This will keep tension on the anchor line and rode, as well as keeping you from running over your anchor. Once the anchor is on the bottom and secure, you'll want to continue letting out rode so you can acquire the correct scope. Give you an actual definition of scope. Scope equals the length of the anchor line and height from the deck cleat to the seabed. Before leaving the dock, you will need to determine how much anchor rode you will need. It is recommended that you use a scope of a 7-to-1 ratio, meaning that for every foot of water depth, you should use 7 feet of rode. For example, to anchor in 10 feet of water, you should pay out 70 feet of line. Measure the scope as the ratio of the length of the anchor rode to the height of the bow above the ocean floor. If you're using a lightweight anchor on a small boat in good conditions, a shorter scope of 5-to-1 is sufficient and safe. A prudent boater always has extra line and chain on hand, just in case. On our 345 Conquest, we use a 35-pound plow anchor, 400 feet of 9/16 rode, and 25 feet of 8mm chain. By having the engines in reverse, it keeps constant tension on the anchor, allowing it to bite in pretty aggressively. Once the proper scope has been reached, you can be confident that your anchor will hold up during tidal changes and even if the weather takes a turn for the worse. I hope this video gave you an understanding of the windlass operation and basic anchoring techniques. Thank you again for watching, and keep an eye out for our next how-to video. If you have any questions concerning this or any other how-to video, please contact customer service at 877-294-5645.